And that name Crete, to some of you, might sound a little familiar. And that's because she's the young lady that the Crete Opera House was named for. Would you guys rather stand in the shade while we do this? Well, I want you to also see this, I guess it'd be called a footstone instead of a headstone. But it's pretty unique here. It's the only one that just has somebody's first name on it. We can't really talk about Crete Mitchell without first talking about the Opera House and what a big deal that was to Paris. Are most of you familiar which building in Paris the Opera House was in? Okay, it was where the Henry County Courthouse Annex is, where Paris Karate is. That whole building was the Crete Opera House. Originally it was called the Paris Opera House, but the person who built it, and I always have to look at his name because it was different, Yancey Quitman Caldwell was the one that built it. And he had a niece named Mary Crete Mitchell, who was very beautiful, as you can see. And she inspired him to name it after her. The Crete Opera House opened in October of 1900. And it was a huge deal in Paris because up until that time, the entertainments in Paris had all been pretty lowbrow, kind of sordid. And Mr. Caldwell had been to the university in New York, and he'd been around opera and Broadway shows and all this. And so he thought, what we really need in Paris is a nice cultural center. And so he built that 4-story building, opened it up to great acclaim. And I wanted to read you from the newspaper, the Parisian newspaper, the day that it opened. It described it as a thing of beauty and compared it to the lofty pleasure dome of Kubla Khan in Xanadu, which is how beautiful it was. It says, coming inside, you see the foyer, the promenade, and the aisles, covered with a rich velvet carpet, so soft and elegant that to walk upon it made your humble scribe feel like a king or a railroad president. That cracks me up that, he would compare kings to railroad presidents. In his mind, they were pretty equal in elegance. But you can still see some of the Opera House on the very top floor. They had private boxes like you do at Broadway. The people that have the most money have private boxes to watch the shows beneath. Lighting, which up till then in Paris was kind of unique also. But there also was a very large stairway that went up the middle of that building at that time, because for some of the productions they had animals, and for one of them they had an elephant. And I'm sure it was a baby elephant, or it wouldn't have been able to get all the way up those steps and onto the stage. But they showed all kinds of things, from Camelot to different things, sort of like Aladdin and all those kind of things, with really fancy decorations. And there's not really that much that's known. Oh, I wanted to show you this. This is the only picture that I or anybody else has been able to find of a production, what it looked like inside the Crete Opera House. This is Camelot. But Crete, did she want to use that on the camera? Like I said, the Opera House was the brainchild of Yancey Quitman Caldwell and his mother, Emily Ann Caldwell. And their niece, some of you might know, is Anne Crosswhy. Okay, she lived on Dunlap Street, and she still has a lot of the original. She's got the original blueprint. She's got the original portrait of Mary Crete Mitchell. And she And there's not really much known about her except for the fact that she inspired the Creed Opera House. You know, she's a very beautiful, very elegant young woman. One thing, the next time you go to that building, you might want to look for, there's two things on the top. One has the initials YQC on the top, and the other's EAC, and they stand for Yancey Quitman Caldwell and Emily Ann Caldwell. So be looking for them. And that's all I got.